I don't like
things in the dishwasher.
salad.
I'm not gonna put in the dishwasher. I mean, you like, this person's ugly. I'm really mad about my hands.
Yes, sir.
What's up? What's up? What's up? It's the Mike to Mike podcast. I'm Mike Owens. Come on, let's cheer it up, kids. Yes, we back with another episode of the Mike to Mike podcast. I am glad to be back, man. I lost my voice last week, man, doing a lot of talking and a lot of yelling. Y'all know how I do, man, and I had to take a little break. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't talk at all, man. I was real hoarse, but I'm so glad I got my voice back because I gotta give something to these people today, man.
Yes, sir.
So I'm so excited, man. Let's do it, man.
Yes, sir. We back in the building.
Oh yeah, man. I got my brother here. I got my brother Meech. Come on, let's cheer it up, kids, for Meech.
What up? What up? What up?
How you feeling today, bro?
Man, I'm blessed. Happy to be back.
Oh yeah, happy to be back. I'm glad to have you back. We got a lot to get into today, so let's get into it. If you haven't heard the show, man, we start off with who's hot, who's not. So let's get into it.
It's time for Who's Hot and Who's Not.
All right, man. So, I mean, I let me get this over with, man. Let's just get this started, man, because I am getting so tired of some people out there, man. Let's bring up LeBron James, okay? I try to avoid this topic because I have argued this topic thousands and thousands and thousands of hours, and I'm not lying when I say that. I'm literally being literal when I say that. I've argued this so much that I get tired of arguing it, but I have to say it, man. I have to come out here and say it. When it comes to LeBron James, you LeBron sexuals are getting on my nerves, and I'm being honest.
The what?
They're LeBron sexuals. They're getting on my nerves, bro. I'm being honest about this, man. Y'all driving me nuts,
man, it's
with
the king.
This whole thing, man. And I respect if you're a fan of LeBron, okay? Please just respect my opinion. And when I say I do not think he's GOAT, okay? Some of y'all act like LeBron is like your long lost brother or your long lost. I don't know who he is, man.
The
Some
king,
of y'all, I don't understand it with y'all, man. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't know if it's just me that I get under y'all skin. But please stop attacking me if I don't think he's the GOAT, okay? And I have to tell you guys this, man. It's a guy by the name of Michael Jordan out there, man. And let me just be clear with you on this, okay? LeBron James, I think he's the most talented basketball player I've ever seen.
Okay.
When it comes to all the gifts that a basketball player is to have, okay? He's not the best at it, but overall, everything in basketball, LeBron can pretty much do.
Yeah.
Okay, he can rebound.
Yep.
He can pass.
Yep.
He can shoot. Not a great shooter. He can
Yeah,
shoot.
better.
He can slash.
Yep.
He's athletic.
Mm-hmm.
He's big.
Yep.
He's 6'8".
2% body
He's
fat.
cerebral. He has a high IQ. I mean, everything that you look at when God made a basketball player, I'm thinking LeBron James might be
he's a curated player.
Perfect image of a basketball
He's a
player.
curated player.
But at the end of the day, that does not mean that he's the best player of all time. Okay, sometimes when we talk about that, I think people get that misconstrued. And what I'm saying is this: I think Michael Jordan is the GOAT because Michael Jordan, he is the greatest winner, if you ask me, as far as winning and personal accolades that I could see. Kareem is very high, but the only thing about Kareem is he had Magic Johnson on his side. Okay, and if Kareem would have did all that without Magic Johnson, there would be no disputing Kareem as the GOAT. Mm-hmm. But when you have somebody that is another top 5 player that you've played with for over 10 plus years, it's hard for me to give you the GOAT because it's a little bit of both of you guys. It's kind of like Kobe, Shaq. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I mean, Kareem has all the personal accolades as well, but at the end of the day, any sport that you play, it's about winning, okay? And winning will always top everything else anybody else has, okay?
So
any category that you want to put up there, winning will always be the number one.
So
okay?
When you say GOAT, you're saying it's by wins and not by individual talent?
When I do my criteria, because I wanted to post this video, I'm going to send it to you later on, but it's a perfect explanation of what I look at when I look at the GOAT. You can't just go off wins because other teams, some guys just win, but they have other players around them and coaches around them.
Right.
You can't just go off personal accolades because you need the actual wins as well.
Yep.
So what I do is I formulate it. I go off of wins and personal accolades and longevity. All right? That's what I take it off of, okay? When I look at all those three things combined, That is what gives me my calculation of who is GOAT. I don't go off based off errors, whoever you play, what if, because that is all he say, she say. It's nothing that you can really figure out unless it actually happened. You don't know if Michael Jordan would beat the Golden State Warriors because he's never played the Golden State Warriors of 2017 or 2018. You just do not know. You know, you'll never find out if LeBron could play in the last era. You just don't know. You can assume he can because you can see how he plays now, but you really don't know if he would beat the Detroit Pistons back then.
Well, let me say this: if he's a generational talent like we always say he is, I think he'll been able to adjust.
Personally,
to
I
what it
think
was.
so, but it's not a fact.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a hyperbole.
Hypothetical.
Yeah, hypothetical.
Yeah.
You the teacher. Hypothetical. Okay. So here's what I'm saying about this is, like I said, when it comes to personal accolades and wins, okay, we got to go by the book. And I'm not going to go through everything because I can go through everything. But when you go to MVPs, okay, Michael Jordan has 5, LeBron has 4. Okay. When you go to finals MVPs, Michael Jordan has 6, LeBron has 4. Okay. When you go to defensive player of the years, Michael Jordan has 1, LeBron has 0. Okay.
Defensive player of the
all
year?
Defense. Yeah, Michael Jordan had 1. I think he got an 88.
Okay.
All defensive teams. First team all defense. All right. Michael Jordan has 9. LeBron has 5. All right. When it comes to points, when you talk about points, yes, LeBron has the longevity stat. He is now the all-time points leader in the league. But Michael Jordan has the highest average. He averaged 30 points a game. All right, when you go to field goal percentage, it's Michael Jordan at 49.7, LeBron at 50.5. But here's the thing. Anything outside of 3 feet, LeBron is 37.5%. All right, so he's a slasher. He gets a lot of dunks. He gets a lot of layups. Is that going against what I'm saying with him, that he's a great shooter? I mean, he is a great. First of all, he's a great scorer.
Yeah,
he's a good scorer. Is he a good shooter? No, because anything outside of 3 feet, he is 37.5% for his career. Okay, so when we can keep going with this, but what I'm saying is this: we don't even want to go into the wins because we know Michael Jordan has 6, LeBron has 4.
Yep.
All right, now LeBron has been to 10. Okay, he's been to 10.
That's a crazy.
It's impressive.
number.
It's impressive. But at the end of the day, you have to win.
Yeah.
Nobody remembers second place. So when I add all those things in, that is why Michael Jordan is the GOAT. Now, when I said that, is it impressive that LeBron made it to a Western Conference Finals at 38 years old? Very impressive.
Through the Golden State Warriors.
But at the end of the day, he still has to win. Nobody is going to put this and say, oh, LeBron making it at 38 years old to a Western Conference Final is the reason that he's GOAT. I don't see it.
No, I don't think this year changes anything on his status-wise, sweep or not. Like, LeBron is LeBron.
And my boy Tashawn put it perfectly. Tashawn has been arguing this. I know he's probably going to watch this. We've been arguing this since high school, literally high school. And he finally came out and said it. He's not the GOAT. He's a huge LeBron fan. He said, he's not the GOAT.
Yeah.
I give him the best basketball player ever, though.
Yeah.
But he cannot be the greatest of all time because the wins are not there. You
goal
got to get
is-
it in between one. It got to be 5 and 6.
Yeah.
It can't just be 4 and 6 and you putting LeBron over Michael Jordan. I just don't see that. And Michael Jordan three-peated twice.
My goal is
That's pure dominance.
I'm an eye test guy. Like, what do I see? What are my eyes telling me when I watch them play?
Right.
Like, when I watch Michael, that documentary or that Netflix series, when you watch like his demeanor, how he went about his business.
Yeah.
He won 3. Stepped away for the game for a year, year and a half, whatever. Came back, won 3 more.
Yeah.
Like he's amazing. But when you watch LeBron James, like we said, longevity, right? He's probably the biggest superstar to have asterisk by his losses.
Yeah.
Kevin Love, Kyrie hurt. You know what I'm saying? KD, like it's all hypotheticals, but it's like nobody else. Like Kobe and them losses were like legit losses. You don't know what his would have been if his teams were healthy or if he dude, who's beating KD, Steph, Clay, Draymond in the 7th game?
I mean,
who's beating them?
Nobody was going to beat them.
Nobody.
But I think sometimes, just like I bring up as well, is one of the blemishes on LeBron's career is Dallas.
Yeah,
that's one of the series where he just did not come to play.
Bad loss.
It's a bad blemish. And when you got a guy like Michael Jordan, whose career is almost squeaky clean when it comes to just actually winning. Now, when he got on top, That's the thing. People like to bring in Michael Jordan when he was actually didn't have Scottie Pippen in the early 80s, okay? When he was getting swept.
That was a different
It
team.
was a different type of team. It wasn't a championship team.
Completely.
It wasn't Phil Jackson coaching that team. And that's the thing. Here's the thing. If you want to do that, then add in LeBron not making it his first 2 seasons in Cleveland. Nobody ever talks about that. But in 04 and 05, LeBron did not make it to the playoffs, okay?
Yeah.
The Cleveland Cavaliers was not good enough to make it to the playoffs yet. He did not start making it until 06. And then to 06 till forever, he made it every year after that.
Dude, the stat of him going to the finals, what was it, like 7 times in a row or something like that?
But it is. But one thing that's very impressive about Michael Jordan is, ever since Michael Jordan has been in Chicago, he's never missed the playoffs.
Oh, no.
He's never missed the playoffs. In his 13 years in Chicago, he did not miss the playoffs one time. LeBron did.
Being undefeated in the finals, like, that's
impressive.
That's impressive.
It's a three-peat twice.
Yeah.
Only one other team has three-peated, and that's the Los Angeles Lakers.
And it was always 6 or less.
Yes, 6 or less. It was never game 7. That's pure dominance, okay? Yeah. And that's what I want to tell you guys, LeBron fans. I'm tired of arguing with y'all. Y'all making my hair hurt. You freaking clowns. You're driving me nuts, okay? I'm getting mad right now because y'all keep coming on my Facebook. Marcus, Dante, Mar, Brooks, all y'all leave me alone, okay? I'm telling you what I'm telling you, and it's not going to change. So, I'm not changing my narrative with you clowns, okay? How you going to talk about LeBron being the GOAT when he literally just lost again? And you talking about a guy like Michael Jordan. What is LeBron better at than Michael Jordan? You can talk about the skill set, but when it comes to winning, I'm trying to figure out what has LeBron done to overtake Michael Jordan as the GOAT. Stop talking about his stats. That's longevity. It's a lot of dudes out here that's going to get stats. If LeBron plays longer, yes, his stats are going to be better. He's going to have more stats. It's an argument worth having. 38 and you still averaging 27 points. Almost a triple-double. It's very impressive, Meech. Like, it is.
But
does that make him the GOAT?
But you got to make it an argument. You got to. Because we're saying that he's a better overall basketball player, but Michael Jordan was a better winner. That's basically what we're saying.
It's basically like this. I just brought it up. Jokic, is he a better all-around player than Shaq?
Yeah.
Is he better than Shaq?
It's too early.
No.
It's too early to tell.
Shaq's dominance.
Shaq was dominant, though.
No, exactly. And Michael Jordan was dominant in a whole other way.
What are we saying, though? Like,
just because you have all the skills does not mean you're the better player.
How?
Look at Hakeem Olajuwon. Hakeem Olajuwon did not have all the skills. Could he pass? Could he do all that? He couldn't do everything. Sean Marion, he did a little bit of everything.
Don't put Sean Marion in that conversation.
But what I'm saying is he's more skilled, is what I'm saying. Overall, he had all the skills. But he could pass, he could rebound, he could score. That doesn't mean he's a better player. That just means he's a better all-around player.
That much attention everywhere on the floor. But with Shaq, it was, if he catch it too deep, it's over, right? Okay. Jokic is dangerous from the time he crossed the timeline.
All I'm saying is it is what you do with the skill set you have as far as winning and dominating the game of basketball.
I mean, Shaq is dominant. I'm taking Shaq over Jokic. But
I'm just talking about even with the Michael Jordan, with the Michael Jordan and LeBron factor. It's about what you did in your era. Yeah. How much did you dominate in your era? Okay, it's kind of like even Peyton Manning and Tom Brady at this point. Peyton Manning put up monster numbers.
Oh,
all right?
Yeah.
And Tom Brady eventually passed him because he played longer.
Yeah.
But Tom Brady was never the stat guy like Peyton Manning was in his career. Peyton Manning was putting up.
Tom didn't have to be because of the way his team was structured.
But at the end of the day, Tom just won. Yeah. He won the game.
7 Super Bowls, yeah.
7 Super Bowls. And that's the thing. It's about winning at the end of the day. Yeah. Winning over trumps everything is what I'm trying to say. And I think sometimes with LeBron fans, and I know you're a LeBron fan too, but you're not a LeBron sexual. Yeah. And it's a difference, all right? Sometimes I think they get blinded by LeBron playing this long with his longevity and his points and what he's averaging because he's the ultimate stat getter. I give LeBron that over anybody. He can fill up a stat sheet like nobody else can. But that does not mean that you are the GOAT because you are the ultimate stat getter. You actually have to win basketball games. And if somebody has won 2 times more than you and they were the man on their team and they was the man on every last one of them teams, it wasn't like he took a step back to somebody else. LeBron, I would say he wasn't the best player on his team this year. It was Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis is inconsistent, but I would still say Anthony Davis is the better player.
At this age, he's not supposed to be.
But
he
like I'm saying, when Michael Jordan won, he was the numero uno on every team.
Michael Jordan won 38 though.
Just like LeBron, he was 36 or 37. It was a 1 year difference. Yes, he was. He won his last one at 36 from each. He won his last one at 36.
2 years is a big difference.
Okay, it's a big difference, but he was still 36, and it's still old in basketball years, Meech, and you know it. But at the end of the day, like I said, I'm sick of you guys. I am. I just am, and I just wanted to give this out to y'all, man. I'm tired of arguing with y'all about this. You're not gonna change my narrative on this, and all y'all want to come on this show, Marcus, Swanny, Swag, all y'all come on, bro, because I'm gonna have this argument with you, and I want you to answer the question is, like I said before, what puts LeBron over Michael Jordan? And I want facts. I don't want none of that other stuff that y'all bringing up about how, if he was in the 90s, he'll kill Michael Jordan. I don't care about none of that. Give me facts. I don't want no hypothesis. What's the word you just gave me?
Hypotheticals.
Hypotheticals. I said hypotheticals. I don't want no hypotheticals from you idiots. Okay? I'm sick of it. Okay? I am tired of y'all, man. I really am, bro. I'm sick of them. I am, bro. You're driving me nuts.
Your Facebook is going up.
It's going up.
When this post is going right back up.
I can't wait. Clowns. Freaking clowns. Don't make me cuss on. Sorry.
Hey, dude, you know that's gonna be
please.
That's a forever debate. You know that.
Forgive me,
right?
Father.
That's a forever debate.
For they know not what they do. They don't.
I think him. Now I do say this. I think him beating Steph in the second round was big for his legacy. Because another loss of Steph, then that's another different conversation.
I mean, LeBron. That's a good one on his little resume for GOAT. Is that he beat a 73-win team to win a championship? But
no, I'm talking about even this year though.
Oh yeah, I mean that was impressive. But Golden State, they just won the championship last year. A lot of times them dudes take a step back. So
I'm just saying
it was their time. They wanted to be Golden State. I think they focused too much on Golden State and didn't get ready for Denver because Denver was going to be the real test anyway.
Denver is something serious.
They're ridiculous.
We'll talk about that in different.
They're ridiculous. Man, I done spent 17 minutes on LeBron and this Michael Jordan stuff, and I could go all day with this. But I know y'all clowns want to hear some other stuff, man. But hey, I'm talking to all the LeBron sexuals out there. Leave me alone, please. I'm just asking y'all to please leave me alone.
They'll be back.
I know you'll be back, but please, just give me a break for a minute. Let's talk about something else. All right. Let's talk about UFOs or something else, man. I'm tired of y'all talking. Yeah, man. Everybody keep bringing up UFOs.
Then we talking politics next.
All right, now let's move on, man, to the what's not, man. And the what's not is one of your Arkansas brethrens, man, Scottie Pippen. Okay,
man.
And you know what, bro?
Man,
Scottie, bro, you got to get over it, bro. All right,
like
let it go. All right. When I think about that Frozen song, "Let It Go,"
let it go.
You just need to play that in your car for like 24 hours.
What sparked him to even say that? Like, it wasn't even no debate on any TV shows about this.
Let's tell the people what Scottie Pippen said. God. Okay, Scottie Pippen has been doing this ever since this Last Dance documentary came out with Michael Jordan, where Michael Jordan basically kind of berated Scottie and didn't really give Scottie the credit that he thought he deserved. Yeah. As far as being an integral part of those Bulls teams that won 6 championships like we just talked about with Michael Jordan. So, Scottie comes out and he keeps having these interviews where he is attacking Michael Jordan. All right. And now Scottie is a big LeBron fan. Yep. It's so funny how Scottie is a LeBron fan and Isaiah Thomas is a huge LeBron fan. And two of these guys really hate Michael Jordan.
I don't think Michael Jordan is very likable.
Michael Jordan don't seem like the type that you would like, just like Kobe was. Yeah. I'm just being honest. I'm a huge Kobe fan, but their personalities, they're such alphas and so dominant to where they don't want nobody to have anything over them. Yep. It's hard for them to have friends.
Yep. Kobe said he was a terrible friend.
They're so selfish in their thinking.
He said that I was not a good friend.
He's a very selfish person, and Michael Jordan is a very selfish person where he don't want you to have nothing over him. If you got 3 boats, Michael Jordan wants 4.
I want 4. Yep.
If you got $5 million,
he literally made Michael everything a competition.
Everything in their life, and still to this day, is a competition. That's why Michael Jordan is going crazy owning the Charlotte Hornets, because he is a loser, a certified loser. And he can't take it. He can't take it. So this is what Scottie said. He said, "I seen Michael Jordan play before I came to play with the Bulls." He said he was a horrible player. He was horrible to play with. He was all one-on-one. He was shooting bad shots, and all of a sudden we become a team and we started winning. Scottie, I'm going to be honest with you, man. You got to get over this female stuff, okay?
Seriously.
And when I tell you that number, Larson Pippen is gone. I know she still got your last name, but she ain't been your wife in a couple years. Yeah. Bro. Get over it. All right, I know you're hurt that Michael Jordan's son is dating your ex-wife.
That's
all right.
That's a different kind of hurt, though, bro.
And it's embarrassing.
That's embarrassing.
But I'm telling you now, bro, Michael Jordan continues to run through your head rent-free. Honestly.
Yep.
And you know what? He's going to continue to do it. And I'm not surprised that Marcus Jordan is dating Larsa Pippen because Michael Jordan might be petty enough.
I think he set it up.
To tell his son to date Larsa Pippen just to make you mad, Scotty.
I know
he got you.
Yep.
He got you, Scotty.
And look, Mike ain't even said nothing about them dating.
Hey,
that's how I know he's the mastermind behind this.
He might be the mastermind behind this because Scotty has to stop. Okay, Michael Jordan. Scotty, come on, bro. Everybody wears this man's shoes. This man just had a movie come out about his.
There's nothing you can say that can tarnish
how
this man.
are you going to tarnish Michael Jordan? Scotty, we wouldn't even probably know you like we do without Michael Jordan.
Now, you was very important to his team.
You was a good player, Scotty, but you would not be able to do the stuff that you do right now if Michael Jordan was not on your team.
We knew who the guy was.
You was not the guy.
We know.
He tried
it, though. He tried it when Mike retired.
Right. You tried it, and then guess what? You put your shoe out there, and you had a Jordan on, and you pointed to it and said, Michael Jordan, come back, because I need you. I can't do it without you. You are the Robin.
It was so bad, you couldn't even, Phil didn't even trust you to take the game-winning shot against the Knicks.
Exactly.
That's how bad it was.
Michael Jordan, I mean, Scottie Pippen, you are the Robin. You will never be the Batman.
Sorry, bud.
It's just not happening. And for you to talk about Michael Jordan like this I'm sorry. I can't even talk about it. He said he was a horrible player.
Horrible. Not his playing style was bad or hard to play with. He said him as a player, he was horrible.
Now before
Now, he ain't never said this.
Before Scotty got there, man, I want to tell you, I think Michael Jordan averaged 36 one game.
Dude.
He was all one-on-one.
Dude.
Who else he going to pass the ball to, Scotty? He couldn't pass it to you at first. You wasn't even good. Who was he going to pass the ball to? He had to score all the points. It's kind of like LeBron, bro. Who was I going to pass the ball to on them teams? Charles Oakley? Who is he?
What's the Bill Cartwright? That's
right.
He going to pass to Bill Cartwright.
Wasn't Robert Parrish on them teams?
Robert Parrish, yes.
Oh, my God. Like bro.
They were awful. It's the coach told you, pass the ball to Michael. Michael didn't even want Phil Jackson, really.
Exactly.
Because he thought he wasn't going to have the ball.
Because he wasn't going to get the ball. But, hey, shoot, Doug Williams, I mean, he kept putting the ball in his hands. He
loved Doug.
Doug Collins. Doug Collins.
Collins.
Doug Collins, all he wanted to do was give the ball to Mike. But you wasn't going to win like that. You wasn't going to win. But does that mean that Michael was a horrible player? No. Because Michael made it to the playoffs every year.
I think he was a pretty good player.
He just couldn't get it over the hump. He couldn't win at all. Could he win? Yes. Michael Jordan was an amazing player back then.
Scotty, you were an integral part.
Scotty, get over it, bro.
Yeah.
I'm telling you now. Just let it go. Go take an Epsom salt bath. Drink some wine, bro. And just listen to some music, bro. Listen to some Sade or something, bro.
Go date one of Michael's ex-wives or something.
Go find one of them.
Do something like that.
But Scotty just weird, man. I don't know what it is about. Future did this to him, too.
Oh, yeah, the song.
You know what, Scotty? Maybe you not a good person. That's what I'm starting to realize. Why do guys attack you?
Maybe it is you, Scotty.
Yeah, I think it is you. I don't know
Mike,
what
that's
it
a good
is.
point.
I think it is, man.
A song, then your teammate, son, is dating your
Future made a song about you, and then now, what's his name is coming after you? Michael Jordan. I don't think you want to mess with Michael Jordan. I think he'll take it there to the
he can't.
low to the flow.
I don't think he can.
He's going to take it all the way.
There's nothing you can say.
Because he's not going to lose in anything. So, I mean.
Like, you probably made him more money by saying he was a horrible player.
I think so.
Mike probably looked at his stocks in his shoe earnings like, oh,
he probably did.
It spiked up even more. Like,
now you bringing my name up. Now
thanks,
my shoe sales went up even more.
Thanks.
I appreciate you, Scotty.
Only thing I'm losing is my franchise, but everything else, I'm winning.
Bill Pepper Nose. Clown. I don't know what's wrong with this dude, man. Like, come on, Scotty, bro. You're not gonna disrespect Michael Jordan,
bro. You went to school with my uncle. My uncle said he wasn't a very cool guy on campus. Like, they got into it on campus.
He seemed like
just a weirdo, man.
Yeah. Some of these dudes, man, people get blinded by their talent.
Yep.
But they not good dudes. They're not cool dudes to hang out with. It's just they're talented people, but that don't mean they are good people. I just
tell you was zealous, jealous, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Your whole career of Michael.
Yeah, I don't even see people from Arkansas like being like, man, Scotty is like one of our guys. We don't talk about him.
We don't.
Like it was like, some guys like they talk about Joe Johnson. It's like, Joe Johnson. That's our guy.
We talk about Joe. Bobby Portis.
That's our guy. But when you bring up Scottie Pippen, who might be the greatest Arkansas player ever,
he should be.
Nobody brings up Scottie Pippen,
but we don't talk about Scottie.
They even bring up like Corliss Williams.
A dog.
That's what I'm saying.
Corey Williams was a dog.
But when it comes to Scottie, I don't hear them talking about Scottie at all.
So yes, it is you, Scottie. You're the problem.
I think it's Scottie, bro.
You're the problem.
Nobody likes his face. I don't like his face.
I hate his nose.
Then he got dreads now. It's like, oh my God,
You're too old for that.
You're too old for that.
It's gonna fall out.
Go back to that box.
It's like
pencil haircut you had or something.
Like air fried Cheetos or
yeah,
something.
it's horrible, bro. It's
cut
absolutely,
it off.
Yeah, please cut it
Thanks,
off.
Scottie.
Thank you very much, Scottie. I appreciate that. All right, so let's get to the next topic, man. And we're going to talk about, you know what, I don't know if I want to start with this one or not, but let's go ahead.
It's a parade inside my city.
Yeah, let's just talk about it. Let's talk about old NBA dumb boy. Let's talk about
NBA Ja boy.
Let's talk about Ja Morant, man. Okay, so.
Hey, dude. When I see his name, I think of all the memes. The rush hour meme is the best one to me. When he said, when somebody hold a gun, this is. What NBA are you in, Ja?
Bro, here's the thing, bro. They gave you a warning, Ja. You got off easy the first time. And my problem with you dummies out here that's over here praising Ja for what he did or saying, oh, it's a free country, he can't have a gun.
It's not a crime in Memphis, Tennessee.
It's not. Here's my thing, bro. Ja has a job, okay? And for Ja to get all the things that he gets, the money, the fame, it's not because Ja is a citizen of the United States. It's because Ja is a player of the National Basketball Association, which means that he is not just governed by the rules of the land of the United States of America. He is governed by the rules in the code of conduct of the National Basketball Association.
That's been around longer than he's been alive.
That's been around longer than anybody knows. Just like the NFL with Ezekiel Elliott. It does not matter what he has as far as rights as in this state, in the state that he lives in, or in the country that he lives in. All that matters is he abiding by the rules of the National Basketball Association's code of conduct.
Yep.
And I want y'all to understand that, okay? It clearly says that you are not supposed to be toting and hanging guns. And if you're going to do it, why do it on camera?
Every time the camera comes out.
Some of these dudes, man, it's like everybody is clout chasing these days, and they want people to see them on camera.
Yeah.
Okay, if you really like that, just be like that off of camera.
Yeah.
But you not like that. So now you putting out, your guns, you flashing guns and all this other stuff. And you know what? Ja gets everything. I'm saying he deserves everything he's about to get.
Yeah, it's gonna be ugly.
He deserves everything he's about to get. And when you listen to Adam Silver during that NBA draft lottery, he sounded like he was not planning. He mean business.
When he said, "I was surprised," like,
I have never heard.
Oh, you playing with me?
Adam Silver is a very mild mannered guy. He seems like he's a nice guy. He's not like David Stern at all. But in this one, he sounded like David Stern.
Yeah.
He was like, I'm not playing.
Yep.
Okay. Ja, you have everything in your hand, bro. Everything that you could want, you have it right now. You have the fame. The women love you. All right. You got this look about you. The women love you. The kids love you. Everybody wants to play like you.
Nike loves you.
You have all the athleticism in the world. You have a mother and father that loves you. Okay. You have that. And then you got Nike endorsements. You got a daughter. I mean, and then you're running a whole city on your own right now. The city of Memphis loves you. And not only that, the whole country loves you pretty much.
Dude, Memphis was trash
and
before
especially
he got there.
The black community.
Yeah.
They love this guy, Ja Morant. He's like the new age AI, if you ask me.
Dude, like the ticket sales for the Grizzlies have been crazy the last 3 years. Like who wouldn't want to come watch
to see Ja Morant, right?
Seriously.
And for you not to have the presence of mind to say, hey, let me think about all the people I'm letting down.
Yeah.
If I flash this little stupid gun on Instagram or TikTok or wherever you flashing it at and lose everything that you've worked your whole life for is absolutely crazy to me. For the fact that somebody cannot even grasp that aspect of it is the reason why I think Ja deserves everything he's about to get.
Yep.
Because he did not think. He went in there. I heard he even went on Chat GPT and made up an apology letter, which is crazy to me because you can't even use your own thoughts to write a letter and feel sympathetic about what you've done to the people that love you. Because now you're going to be gone. They ain't going to be able to watch Ja Morant play basketball no more. You're not going to be able to do the thing that you love to do. And that's my problem with this Ja Morant situation is the people that's condoning it, because you should be grown enough to know it don't matter where you are. Every job that you go on has pretty much a code of conduct.
Yep.
Okay? If a job see you smoking on Facebook, they have rights to fire you.
Do your boss do that kind of stuff?
They don't. Our job kind of is very
I'm saying does your job boss, your supervisor, are they on social media posting guns?
No, they're not on there doing any
rolling
of that.
up weed and taking shots. And
I guarantee you, none of y'all in child jobs do that either.
They don't do that. Let's be real.
Come on.
We have people that are we are human beings. He's on a different stature.
A way bigger stature. Everybody's watching him.
He's in a different tax bracket than a lot of us. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you are representing something more than yourself.
Right.
Yes, you are Ja Morant. We know that, right? You are an amazing basketball player. But you cannot do what you and your homeboys used to do. You got to grow up.
You got to grow up.
And then everybody wants to say, oh, well, it's his homeboy. Okay, his homeboy can record them playing, but he didn't say, hey, Ja, hold the gun up in the camera while we doing it.
Ain't nobody tell you, ain't nobody holding the gun up to your head telling you to do it.
Dude, you looked the man in the eye and told him that I don't condone violence. I won't do this again, X, Y, Z. You are, how old is Ja? 23, 24?
I think like 24, 23, 24.
Yeah, something like that. You already on strike 2.
Yep.
One more, that's it, buddy.
You gone. You can lose your whole career.
And
I don't think people understand that. They don't grasp what is going on here, man. Ja could literally lose his whole career over this.
Like,
man.
forget the $231 million. He can make that back. He can make that back somewhere else. If he clears it up over the next 2 years, he can make that money back. He probably make more. But dude, you can lose your career, your whole fortune. Like I said, everything you work for is on the line right now, buddy.
Yep. And you know what? Here's the thing. Ja Morant is a grown man.
Yeah.
But I kind of get mad at guys like T. Morant. A lot of times when these dudes, like Shannon Sharp has said it too, I'm going to quote because this is not my quote. This is Shannon Sharp's quote. But he said a lot of times when the son goes into the position of being the care provider, the father feels like he can't tell the son anything anymore because he's on payroll. Yeah. But at the end of the day, T. Morant, you're his father. He should listen to you if he had $10 million in the bank or $10 in the bank. It does not matter because that is still his father. And I don't understand if T. Morant is telling his son about the traps and the things that he's getting himself into.
His dad is having too much of a good time on the sideline.
He's having too much fun. He thinks he's the next LeVar Ball. That he's becoming a superstar or a star himself on the sidelines. They keep putting the camera on this dude, and he's not paying attention to his son acting a complete fool. And guess what? You won't be on them sidelines real long, T. Morant, if you don't stop doing. If you don't tell your son,
because
to stop
the organization is going to deem you as responsible and dangerous to his well being.
Exactly. So
he needs to father like Shaq was to him. Yeah, like Shaq's father.
Yep.
Like Shaq will win, he'd be like, so I don't care.
Right.
Give me that ring, go get another one.
Right.
You bought the car? Okay, buy me one, but go get another.
Don't be a friend. Be a father to him.
You're his father.
And that's what my dad would do. If I was over there acting a fool, my dad gonna sit me down like, you idiot. You gonna lose it all.
Yeah.
You already lost millions of dollars. You done lost your Powerade deal the last time.
Yep.
Now Nike is flooring your stuff. You could have been making money off your shoe sales already.
Dude, Powerade haven't done a deal with a athlete in so long.
Years.
And you're messing it up.
And if this was going to be their biggest campaign yet, they put so much money into it and they canceled the whole thing because Ja Morant didn't know how to act. And you do it again.
But it ain't, you do it again. Like, there are repeat offenders, right?
Yeah.
Dude, you did this in a month and a half later.
Exactly. Which means it's a problem.
You
went over there to talk to Jalen Rose. You went on there to talk to Adam Silver. You gave me your word that you was going to do better. And guess what? It did not mean a thing. And that's why I say he deserves everything coming to him. Yep. Because obviously he was not sincere about it the first time. And he don't understand the I'm looking for the word. He don't understand the magnitude of what he's doing. Yeah. He really does not understand it. He really doesn't. He really does. So if when you do stuff like that, it's time to really give you a real lesson.
It's like when you sign that contract, you sign more responsibilities. You are a figure now. Right. You're just not a person. You're just not a basketball player. Right. You are like people want to when they go hoop. Oh, I'm Ja Morant. Yeah. I go up try to dunk a ball. Ja Morant. You know what I'm saying? I'm Ja.
Right.
You know we say Kobe or or LeBron, whatever, right?
Right.
You're on that statue now, Ja. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be different. Like you can't. And people, stop saying that he's a kid. He's not a kid.
Right.
He's not a kid.
Right.
Like when you said you want to play basketball, you put your name in the draft. You're not a kid anymore.
Yeah.
Like you're a man now. You're a grown man. You make grown man decisions. Like your money is allocated. It don't move until you say so.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
You put your dad in them seats, right?
Right.
You put your buddies on these planes. You do that. Everything moves when you want it to move.
Yep.
So you're not a kid, buddy.
You're not a kid.
Like you got to grow up. Like your daughter's watching you.
Yep.
Like that's like forget everybody else. Your child is watching you, man. You got to be better.
You got to take full responsibility for the choices you make.
Yep.
All right, and we gonna see what happens with John Morant, man. I'm hoping for the best. I hope that he gets it. I mean, sometimes, bro, you just got to go all the way down to rock bottom to come up, bro.
Yep.
You got to go all the way down to the flow. You got to be at the lowest to the lowest to really figure out, like, I'm really blessed here, bro.
Yep.
I don't know what I'm doing, bro, but I let so many people down. On top of that, I left myself down,
Yeah.
bro. How did I do this? I was at the top of my game. I was at the pinnacle. Everybody loved me. Now everybody's making fun of me. I'm the
joke.
I'm the butt of the jokes. So when you got to think about stuff like that, man, hopefully we gonna pray for John Morant, man. We hoping for his mental. We pray that his mental's good, bro. But just change, man. Change your surroundings. Change who you're around, man. And T. Morant, man, hopefully you can be more of a father to this dude.
I hope he's learning
and really
from this
putting some instilling some good things into him, man. That will change him for the better and change him permanently, man. Not going back to those old ways that he has. So we'll see you on John Morant. So the next thing I wanted to talk about was this Victor Wembanyama guy. All right, Victor Wembanyama, he's 7'4". He's going to be the number one pick going into this 2023 NBA draft to the San Antonio Spurs. But what I wanted to talk about is a lot of guys like I think it was Adrian Wojnarowski and a couple of other guys have been saying that Victor Wembanyama is the greatest prospect that the NBA has ever seen. Here's my thing, bro. Everybody know I'm not a LeBron fan, but you're not going to disrespect LeBron.
Do not.
I know Victor Wembanyama is 7'4", and he kind of plays like KD. He's very fluid for his size. He can shoot. But LeBron was a different animal, okay? First of all, I don't think people know how big LeBron was because there was no social media around, okay? Let's just put it like this. LeBron was like Zion in social media, but just 10 times greater.
Yes.
All right? That's how big LeBron was. Everybody knew who LeBron James was. Okay, LeBron was the first dude where they was actually moving his games from the actual high school to the Gun Arena, which is now the Quicken Loans Arena in Cleveland. Yep. They was playing his games there. Okay, first of all. All right, he had documentaries on him. All right, Sports Illustrated put him on the front page. Yep. I mean, it's so much that we could talk about with LeBron, but I don't understand how people keep disrespecting LeBron to say that Victor Wembanyama was the greatest prospect ever. First of all, Wembanyama ain't really played no competition like over here in the States yet. Okay, France and all that's good, but the best competition is still over here in the NBA. And is the competition getting better overseas? Yes. Yeah. Okay, but LeBron was pretty much pure dominance. I mean, he won 3 state championships. All right. I mean, and then on top of that, man, he made a national tour where he pretty much beat all the best players. Him and Carmelo came up together. Yep. You see how Carmelo's career just ended. It's just crazy to me to think that they think Victor Wembanyama was a better prospect than LeBron.
I think what they saying is just his height and he's 7'4".
Yeah,
we haven't seen somebody 7'4" that can handle the ball and shoot it. Like the NBA never seen LeBron James until he came out.
No, they didn't.
You know what I'm saying? Like we had guys that can play, but LeBron was just like different.
And LeBron was that size back there in high school. Yes. He was 6'8". He could pass it. He was athletic. I mean, pretty much the same player you see in today is what LeBron was back then. It really his game really has not changed. He was already ready for the league in high school. I mean, it wasn't a lot of improvement. Maybe his shot improved a little bit.
Yeah, just a shot improvement.
But everything else,
dude,
is exactly the same.
Mike, there would never be a bigger product than LeBron James ever. Because we know that before, and then you see 20 years later, his dominance. 20 years later, like don't say that. I think Adrian Wojnarowski was just trying to have a headline come in or something. Like he got way in over his head. Like there's nothing like him.
Here's the thing, man. It's the hype. Okay, it's not
potential.
Not every day. It's very rare that somebody lives up to the hype. LeBron was the most hyped up basketball player you will ever see.
Yeah.
All right. And he wanted all eyes on him. He put the chosen one on his back.
Yeah.
All right. Before he even made it to the NBA. For a man to not only come into the league and live up to the hype, but it just oversee the hype exponentially is crazy to me. All right. And to say that Victor Wembanyama is the best prospect they have seen is really putting some disrespect on LeBron James' name. Yeah. And I'm just being honest about that. Yeah. This dude came into his home state and lived up to the hype. It's not a lot of dudes that can do that can actually carry the weight of a whole state, being pretty much 30 minutes away from his hometown.
18 years old.
At 18 years old and running a franchise is very impressive.
He was the first high school athlete on Sports Illustrated.
First high school athlete ever on Sports Illustrated. I think his games were the first high school games on ESPN.
I think
Dick Vitale came to his games. Yeah. Dick Vitale came to a high school game and broadcasted his game.
Could you imagine that kind of pressure?
That is crazy.
That's some crazy pressure.
All right, and I mean, we seen Zion Williamson, but Zion Williamson,
he ain't play against nobody.
He was hyped like that, but he was not a LeBron James. All right, and just for me saying it, it's like I know y'all love what's fresh and what's new, and this guy's 7'4" and all that, and he got the wingspan and he's lengthy, and let's just see his career. But is he going to have the career as a LeBron James? I think he won't.
Yeah. Let me ask you this though.
Career? Yeah, I think so. I just don't think he'll have the career of a LeBron James. I'm being honest.
What player over 7 foot actually lived up to any hype?
Probably just Kareem.
Kareem or Rap Sampson was pretty good.
Rap Sampson was good, but he didn't have the career that people thought he should have.
So
I would say
a lot of it ain't Kareem.
Shaq was big, but he wasn't that big. Like Shaq was big because he's 7'1".
But think about like the Yao Mings and them type of guys.
Yao didn't really. Yao had the injuries. You know, he could. I mean, he was
That's
solid.
He
was very skilled.
A
but
lot
he
of
just
these big guys are gets
injury
injured.
prone.
So I don't like in his style. Like it's cool. Like the way the NBA is a little bit softer now, right? He should be able to last, but I just don't. LeBron was just different, dude.
When you say that, Meech, I think it only was Kareem.
That's what I'm saying.
That lived up to the hype.
I don't know
because he was hugely hyped. You know, a lot of people don't know about Kareem, but Kareem was just like LeBron.
Yeah,
they were phenoms before they even touched.
He was good in Milwaukee.
You know, he was a phenom before he even touched foot at UCLA.
Yeah,
like he was hugely. I mean, like
so I don't know too many. I don't know too many 7-footers that just off the top of my head. I can't think of none that just lived up. To like, oh, he's dominant. He's just so great. Right. You know what I'm saying? So
it's not a lot of them. It really ain't. It's not. So we'll see what happens with Wembanyama. I'm not gonna knock the young cat, man. I think he's phenomenal. He's
super talented.
His skill set is something I've never seen before. Because I mean, dude could literally stand on the ground and dunk. Yeah, which that is impressive. But it's the physicality of this NBA.
I want to see him defend in the league. Yeah, I want to see him defend.
Because you seen Chet Holmgren, he got hurt his first year, but Chet Holmgren is about 7'3", I think, 7'2",
something like that. Yeah,
and he kind of got a similar skill set to Wembanyama, but when he was playing in the summer league, them dudes was just killing him when he was playing defense.
Imagine playing 80-some games, and then you plan on going to the playoffs, too.
Some of these dudes are barely 200 pounds at 7 foot. Yeah. I mean, you still a stick.
And these 17, 18-year-old kids still growing into their bodies.
They are.
They're still growing into
in their teenage bodies, so they have to grow into their grown
like
man's bodies.
Porzingis was good when he came out. And he had that knee injury.
The only good thing for Wembanyama is where he's going. It's the perfect fit for him. San Antonio, they are very used to having international players. Pretty much that's what they have. You know, Tim Duncan's from the Virgin Islands. I mean, Tony Parker from France. Manu Ginobili from Argentina. Boris Diaw from France. I mean, they're used to having international players, and Pop is good at coaching young players and developing young players. That whole coaching staff over there is phenomenal. So, I mean, if you wanted someone to go somewhere as far as like Wembanyama, who is going to have to get used to American culture, the perfect place for him to go is San Antonio because they're tailored to help the international players out. So
Antonio still be helping them out. Because him and Antonio they're really close. Tim Duncan is still helping
Plus,
them
San
out.
Antonio loves their players.
Yeah,
it's not like New York or LA where it's a lot of pressure on you.
Yeah.
They're just going to love you for being a Spur.
Now, he's going to bring a lot of media down. They're going to get a lot of games.
Oh, yeah, they're going to get a lot of
this coming up here.
They're going to get a lot of exposure.
He's in great hands with Pop. So.
He definitely is. He's in great hands. I don't know how long Pop's going to be there, but for those first couple years having Pop as a coach, I mean, he better soak up everything Pop gives him. And Pop's going to be tough on him.
Yep.
Pop is old school, but I love Pop. I love the old school coaches, man. You need some of that in the game.
Coming with all this expectation. Yeah, this is the perfect guy to be with. So.
Yeah. So you know what? We're gonna get to our next topic, and that's gonna be that slap of the week. Ow! Oh, that felt good to do that, Meech.
Do it again.
Oh, ow! Yes, sir. Oh yeah, I'm feeling it today, man. I got that slap back. I got that slap all in me, man. I gotta give a whole region a slap. All right, maybe multiple regions today, because you know what, man. I'm here on behalf of the Midwest, okay? And Meech could be considered Midwest or South. He kind of about in the
I'm
he
Midwest.
Both. He could be Midwest
Southern,
or South.
Midwestern. Yeah, okay, somewhere in there.
But here's my thing, man. I speak on behalf of the Midwest and our Midwest cuisine, okay? You are not going to disrespect whoever's doing it out there. You look me in my eye right now, boy. Or girl.
Boy.
You will not disrespect fish and spaghetti.
Talk to him.
Catfish and spaghetti is a Midwest cuisine, okay? And I know a lot of people are saying, ooh, spaghetti, that is supposed to be served by itself. Who just does that? Who mixes Italian with catfish?
No, it's not.
First of all, fools, don't knock it until you try it, okay? Because here's my thing, bro. Wherever you go, if you go to a family reunion or a family picnic or like a baby shower.
What's going to be there, Mike?
You know what I'm saying? A church outing after church.
What's going to be there, Mike?
I guarantee you this. It's going to be some spaghetti or some muscatoli, which is pretty much the same thing.
Pretty much.
Okay, and then what we going to do is we going to give you...
I didn't know about that.
Oh,
y'all put me on that muscatoli.
That muscatoli is it's a fool, ain't it? It's a fool. And I'm sick of you because here's my thing, bro. Yeah, hey, shout out because they got some of the best. Man. My wife makes some of the best. Man. Okay? You're not going to disrespect the Midwest no more. I promise you that. After the day, it will not happen. I promise you that. And I'm talking to all y'all because here's my thing. I'm sick of y'all in the South, okay? Y'all think everything y'all do is better than everybody else, especially when it comes to cooking. Well, I'm here to tell you, everybody in the South can't cook. I had some of y'all people's food from the South, and it was nasty. Okay? I'm just being honest. Everybody's food is not good. Everybody's collard greens is not good. Okay? Everybody's jambalaya ain't good. Everybody's sweet potato. I don't even eat sweet potatoes, but I guarantee you this. It's probably not good. Your sweet potato pies ain't good. Your pound cakes ain't good. I'm telling you now. All right? Everybody don't like fish and grits, okay? We like fish and spaghetti. Yeah. And what you're not going to do is keep disrespecting the Midwest, okay? Fish and spaghetti belongs together. It goes together like Bonnie and Clyde.
I never thought
Kobe and Shaq. Must I keep going on?
I never thought people didn't eat that together. I thought that was coming.
No,
people don't eat that.
People really don't eat that. And you know what? Levi, Derek, Jeremiah, Justin Jasper, all you clowns from the South. Yeah, I'm calling you out by names today. Even Justin, who keeps disrespecting Justin Washington that lives in Kansas City. Whoa. You live in the Midwest now. You should have had some fish and spaghetti by now. You're not gonna disrespect the fish and spaghetti. It is an excellent combination. Oh, yeah. And when it goes into your mouth, you can feel the taste of the spaghetti noodles and the fish and the saltiness and the sweetness of it. It just goes together so good.
You put some hot sauce on that fish,
and you put the
put a little hot sauce on that thing, and you stir that spaghetti.
I'm telling you,
you take a bite of that,
and here's the thing:
bite of that.
You can do so much other stuff. I could put the chicken on it. I could do rib tips. Yep. I could do a salad or a 7-layer salad. I could do a potato salad. I could do baked beans. I could do whatever I want with this meal. And that's what y'all not understanding. In the Midwest, we do everything together. We bring it all together. We are innovators. That's what people don't understand. It starts with, I'm telling you, it didn't start with the South. It starts with the Midwest. We got some of the best food out there, bro. Y'all just doing the same old. We know what the people in the South eat. Y'all eat ham hocks and greens and collard greens. And let's not even get into all the other stuff y'all eat, okay? Because we would not dare touch half that stuff. Possum and raccoons and squirrels and whatever else you want to eat. If you want to eat all that roadkill, go ahead and do it.
Don't knock it till you try it now. We got some good food in the
But what
South.
I'm saying is please just stop knocking on my fish spaghetti. I know you from Arkansas, so you had it.
Yeah,
but these dudes from Louisiana, especially the Louisiana dudes.
Man. Now, them Louisianians,
these Cajun people, they feel like they got the best food. Your food is good. I'm not gonna lie.
Like Arkansas, the South, but Louisiana, like the dirty South.
Yes, and I'm telling you, the Louisiana people, they're very snooty and feel like their food is the best.
The best food in any continent.
Anytime you talk to a Louisiana person, they're going to feel like you can't cook because you're not from Louisiana. And I'm here to tell you,
it ain't salty
all y'all
enough.
from Louisiana
it ain't spicy
can't
enough.
cook. Stop putting that Tony Saturan's on everything because it don't make everything good. Whatever that is, the Creole season, you can't put it on everything, okay? Because it don't make everything good.
Dude,
and I
we had some of the worst green beans ever. They put Creole seasoning,
Creole and sugar and all that other stuff in it. Was like, it don't taste good.
It was like Warheads in green beans. Like, why is this so sour?
Oh, it's Cajun.
Why am I eating this?
Since it's from Louisiana, it's good. No,
it's Creole seasoning.
It's not.
It makes it better. No, it doesn't.
Stop it.
Stop.
All right, and then on the West Coast, all y'all know is Mexican food, and that's from Mexico. All right, so y'all just eat burritos and tacos, and it's good, but that's y'all thing.
It's not authentic.
East Coast.
This is authentic.
I ain't got no problem with the East Coast. I don't, because they don't disrespect us. But I'm sick of the South disrespecting a Midwest cuisine and fish and spaghetti. And I'm telling you this now. I might open up a restaurant with just fish and spaghetti. I might just do it.
You'll sell out.
I sell out.
That's good business.
Because it's some good eating,
boy. It's good business.
It's some good eating. You fry up some catfish.
You know what they coming to get. We know.
In the Midwest, bro, we just don't do like fish and grits, a fish and mac and cheese. We gonna give you a smothers board. We gonna give you a mix of stuff. We gonna do fish, chicken, and then somebody gonna hop on the grill and give you some ribs, some rib tips,
brisket, pork butt.
Hey, I'm telling you, man. We throwing it all in there for you. You got options when it come to us, and that's what I'm saying, man. Please stop disrespecting the Midwest. I will not have it until you had it. Stop knocking it. Fish and spaghetti is one of the greatest combinations ever. Huh?
They barbecue in Louisiana?
No,
I've never heard.
All they do is crab boil. Okay.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Just shell food.
Eat gator and all that, and put Cajun seasoning on everything. Okay. The Cajun seasoning is good, but bro, I don't want it. I don't want it on everything. Please. I don't need it in everything. Please spare me. All right. Lighten up on the Cajun seasoning. Okay, I don't need it on everything.
My mouth is spicy. Always.
And trust me, I'm not knocking the South. I love the Cajun cooking. It's good food. Okay, some of y'all can really cook. Some of y'all can't. I'm just being honest.
I just need it here and there. I don't want that.
I don't want it every single day.
Every meal. Right? I don't want that.
And you don't have to just go heavy on the Cajun all the time, bro. Put it away.
You know the
leave it in the cupboard.
The two sides. You got the polka dot holes, and you got just the full open side.
Yes, please. I think they just go full open and just go full. Yeah, just pour it in there. Yeah. All right, and some of these dudes, when I watch them do a crab boils, I'm like, bro, y'all just throwing anything. You throwing motor oil in there,
oranges,
oranges and lemons, and then banana. I'm gonna throw a banana in here. It's like, bro, you just throwing whatever in there, bro.
What are we doing?
Yeah, Pennzoil, just throwing all types. He said Pennzoil. I'm just saying, bro.
Let's go give it that
kick. Yeah, dude, just throwing all types of stuff in there, bro. I'm like, what? What is that? Golly, bro. Come on, bro. Lay off the seasonings.
I can't do it. Do not disrespect the fish and spaghetti. It's universal.
Don't. That's all I'm saying, y'all. I mean, us in the Midwest, bro. I mean, the Midwest started it. You can go all the way up to Detroit, all the way down to Arkansas. I think it stopped at Texas and Louisiana. They just do not know about fish and spaghetti, but it is a great combination. And until you try, and your spaghetti can't be regular spaghetti. I need y'all to understand.
Yeah.
We might put a little barbecue sauce, sugar in ours, ground beef. All right, we don't do meatballs. I don't know what that is. We don't do spaghetti and meatballs. Okay,
I don't like spaghetti where they just. It's just noodles, and they just pour it.
We don't like no. You actually got to put. Some people might bake their spaghetti. They put a little cheese in it. You know what I'm saying? Now you got to put all your seasonings. Your seasonings got to be right, and that spaghetti gonna taste better than any other spaghetti you got. All right, and ain't no real traditional Italian spaghetti. Let's just get that right. This is black people's spaghetti.
Because look, black people don't eat everybody's spaghetti.
Right,
we ain't doing that.
We ain't gonna do no plain spaghetti. If your stuff is bland and you just put salt and pepper in there and just put some grated cheese on top of it, I'm not eating your stuff.
We not faking it.
No.
If it ain't good, I'm pushing the plate away.
You got to put about 20 things in that spaghetti.
Yep.
All right.
If it's bland, I'm not eating it.
Put some bell peppers in there. She doing all types of stuff and make that mug taste good as I don't know what. Yep. But you're not gonna disrespect. And then when you come to your fish, me, I'm a hot sauce and tartar sauce type of guy.
Hot sauce, ranch.
Pickles and onions. I mean, some people like pickles and onions. I like the pickles, not really the onions. All right, give me a little loaf of bread or something. We good.
Yep.
So I mean, it is what it is. But what I will not do is have you guys disrespect. So you know what? Everybody, especially in the South, that's why you get to slap.
And it's catfish. No, stop the sway, the tilapia.
We ain't doing no swai. And we ain't doing no tilapia. When it comes to that fish and spaghetti,
catfish.
We saying catfish and spaghetti. And if you doing swai and tilapia and all that, stop it.
Stop them again.
You better
stop.
You better stop.
That ain't it.
That ain't it.
It's a difference now.
It is.
Catfish.
You better stop.
Man.
Boy, I'm telling you, bro.
I'm done.
I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. And Levi, this for all y'all out there.
You big cold-blooded dummy.
You dummies. Don't ever disrespect the spaghetti and catfish ever again in your life. And I'm coming for all y'all. And I want y'all to see this episode.
Yeah.
Because I'm sick of you. All right. So I think that's gonna wrap up our episode today, Meech, man. Hey,
Hold on, I got beef.
Hey, okay, yeah.
I got beef.
Oh, so you just gonna come out with it? Okay, hold on. Let me find my little thing. For that,
I got beef. I got beef.
What's the beef?
Mike, you owe me an apology.
For what?
Don't you ever say that James Harden is better than Allen Iverson after that sorry performance in Game 7. Don't do that.
Okay, Meech, once again.
I don't want to hear those stats.
Once again.
I don't want to hear stats.
This is year 14, right? This is year 14 for James Harden.
What does that mean?
What was Allen Iverson doing in year 14?
Allen Iverson gave you more than 9 points in the game.
I
know that.
You're using those whatever the word
in the
is.
Playoffs,
Hypotheticals.
Allen Iverson averaged 29.7 points in the playoffs. I know that.
Okay, and let's go look at James Harden playoff numbers. Okay,
something.
Here's my thing. Allen Iverson at that point in his career where James Harden was, he was averaging 13 points a game.
Right. So that means he would have got more than 9.
And then on top of that, like I said, Allen Iverson, besides the 01 season, which he's getting a documentary on TNT.
Yeah, you saw that.
Because the 01 season is his only season. Why can't they do it on his full
Has
career?
James Harden ever carried the team?
Why can't they do that?
Has James Harden ever carried the team to the finals?
What is the title of that?
Everything but
exactly everything but the ring.
Hey, James Harden ain't got one either.
I know.
James Harden ain't been there since OKC. He had 2 other MVPs.
We
on
just
the team.
had this argument with Michael Jordan and LeBron James. Okay, first of all, the difference is between Michael Jordan and LeBron James is they actually won something. Neither one of them won anything. So what can we go off of but the
eye
stats?
test? The eye test.
And if you're going off the eye test,
I know a bucket when I see a bucket.
The only thing I could give Allen Iverson is clutchness. Besides that, what else is
that matters?
What else? Okay, it matters.
That
but
matters.
What else is he better at besides James Harden?
Scoring.
He's not.
What?
Allen Iverson, could he shoot the 3?
They shoot almost the same percentage.
No, they don't.
Okay, how much that James Harden shot? What, 35, 36%?
Meech.
AI shoot 32. That's the same thing.
Here's the thing. We're going to agree to disagree on this one. Because I'm not changing my stance on this Allen Iverson.
Because you don't want to apologize. You're wrong.
I'm not apologizing.
James Harden is terrible.
Allen Iverson was terrible.
No, he wasn't.
After 01, what did he do, Meech?
He
didn't even make the playoffs 4 of them years after.
Who's
after 01.
on his team?
It does not. He had Carmelo.
Eric Snow?
Here's my thing.
Eric Snow.
Here's how bad Allen Iverson was after that. Right, the year that they went, it was 06. They had Carmelo Anthony. Carmelo Anthony, was he not a top 5 player at that time?
Yeah,
he was a top 5 player, right?
Okay.
He was good.
Okay.
He was good at that time.
One player.
They got
who was James Harden's teammate?
Lost.
Kevin Durant. Kyrie Irving.
Listen, they lost in the first round, right? The next year,
James Harden did the same thing.
Next year, mid-season, they traded Allen Iverson. They did not want him
they made him
anymore.
the scapegoat.
Denver did not want him because he was.
They made him the scapegoat.
He really was.
They made him the scapegoat.
They shipped him to Detroit.
He was the problem, right?
They shipped him to Detroit, and guess what? Chauncey Billups came, and they went to the Western Conference Finals.
And they lost.
But they went to the Western Conference
They
Finals.
still lost.
They lost to Kobe, which is just
so. Melo never played in the finals.
He didn't. He's not that good either.
Allen Iverson did.
Okay, you talking about
James Harden has never carried his team to the finals.
Okay, I give
you
Allen
played with
Iverson
Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, Joel Embiid. I keep
give
going?
Allen Iverson 01. But besides
he
his
had
overall
multiple
career
seasons
was
scoring
not
over
good.
26,
you know,
27
Allen
points a
Iverson
game.
played 15 seasons, right?
Yeah.
And the only season we talk about is 01.
That's you.
sad.
That's
okay,
you.
You name me another season that was great.
02, 03, 04,
What did he
05? Dude, he averaged 27
You're
points a game.
talking about points on a losing team. Name me another season
on his team.
Just name me
who is he going to pass the ball to,
Name me
Mike?
another memorable season that he had.
I just told you.
You saying he didn't have nobody on his team.
You talking about the team. I'm talking about him.
He had Derek Coleman on his team. He had Carmelo Anthony on his team. He had Kenyon Martin on his team.
Carmelo Anthony.
Carmelo Anthony was his teammate.
We're talking about Philadelphia.
You talking about Philadelphia, but Carmelo, that was 06 was with
James Harden came to the league with players.
He played another
with
5
KD
years.
And Russell Westbrook.
Okay, and when he went to Houston, who did he have at first? He did not have Dwight Howard.
Yeah, Eric Snow.
I'm talking about James
When
Harden.
did Dwight Howard get there?
Dwight Howard got there like 3 years. I think he got there.
No, it has been.
I think it was his third year.
I think it was his second.
I think it was his third.
Second or third.
But either
He
way,
had talent,
Dwight
Mike.
Howard wasn't like that either.
But it was
James
Dwight
Harden was the number 1 player.
Dwight Howard going to be a Hall of Famer.
Okay,
Y'all call
that's
it what
cool.
you want.
All right, I mean, he had Larry Brown too, a great Hall of Fame coach too on his team.
Okay.
Allen Iverson did.
Who are his teammates?
All I'm saying is this, Meech. Meech. When it comes down to it, like I said, I think James Harden is a better overall player than.
He's not.
Yes, he is to me.
He's not.
All
Okay, we can agree to disagree.
We're just going to agree to disagree
fine.
on this one, and we'll probably argue about it once we cut this camera off because he's going to keep on saying this, and he's mad about Allen Iverson, but I do not care. I don't care about you Allen Iverson lovers.
He's
it's
better.
Just, no, he's not.
He's better.
I think James Harden is.
I think Allen Iverson is higher on that list of top 75 players.
We can look it up after this. We're not going to do it right now, but we can look it up after this. But is there anything you have to say before we leave, Meech?
Yeah, James Harden. What? How is Tracy McGrady not on top 75 and James Harden is? What? You agree
James
with that?
Harden is one. Hey, Tracy McGrady should be on there, but I don't think James Harden should not be on there.
If
I
I'm
think
taking somebody
Russell
off, it's
Westbrook
James
should be
Harden.
taken off.
What?
I'll take Russell Westbrook off before James Harden. I would.
We'll debate about that another
It's just
time.
because he get triple doubles. Russell Westbrook is absolutely.
Dude, Tracy McGrady was.
T-Mac was cold.
That's another day.
But Vince Carter ain't on there either. And Dwight Howard. So that's crazy.
Vince Carter not on there?
Nope.
Who made this list?
I don't know. But they got a whole bunch of old dudes
Older, yeah.
that was probably like a dairy man for half the time. They
were in the military and played basketball.
delivering milk. You know,
It wasn't
how the
even
old
a
people-
3-point line. Like,
Yeah, they was milkmen.
these guys were the mailman.
Yeah, they played.
and hoop.
They delivered milk half the time and then
Yeah.
played basketball half the time. A lot of them dudes on there like Dolph Shays or whoever
Yeah,
that is.
sure. Yeah,
Them-
whoever those guys
them
are.
clowns are.
Clowns,
I mean, yeah. Who cares?
Whatever.
But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, man, like I said, man, I appreciate you for coming on the show. We're going to agree to disagree on this Allen Iverson stuff, man.
Yep.
Hey, it's always good to have you on here, man. I know we're going to get Cousin George on here because I got to talk to Cousin George, too. I know he's a huge LeBron fan. He's coming
Please,
back.
I need to be back for that because I'm just gonna sit back here.
Yeah.
I don't even. No, I'm not gonna sit between y'all because y'all ain't gonna be yelling at me.
Yeah. Cousin George.
me on the
I'm
edge.
gonna try to get him on here next week, man, so we could do this again, man. But yeah, I appreciate y'all for watching the show, man. I'm glad that y'all. Hey, I'm glad y'all rocking with me still, man. I'm sorry I missed that last week. I want to be consistent, but hey, man, with the voice stuff, man, I could not talk at all last week.
Yeah.
But I appreciate all y'all for just watching, tuning in, clicking on my link. If you got the link, follow it. It's on Linktree. It'll take you to all my links. We are on Apple Podcasts. We are on Google Podcasts, Spotify. We also are on Instagram, Facebook. I think we got Twitter up as well now.
Yeah.
So I just appreciate y'all. And then the main one is YouTube. If you have not subscribed on YouTube, if you have not subscribed on YouTube, please like and subscribe.
Before you
please,
click
man.
on them, before you watch the video, click subscribe. Baby.
All I'm asking for is your subscribe.
Subscribe, baby.
It takes 2 seconds, probably a half a second for real.
And then when you enjoy the episode, send it to somebody.
That's it. Share it with
Share
somebody, please, man.
Share
That's
it.
all I'm asking y'all. I thank y'all for y'all views, man. Y'all do a lot for me, man. I love y'all, and I appreciate y'all, man. And like I always say, man, see y'all next week.